try and explain something that really is being kept out of the media, as far as I see anyway. And this is a true fact now. So the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, Menorca, Ibiza, Formentera, this summer, well, starting from now really, getting into April, so the workers go over, the hotel workers, the beach workers, cafe owners, hotels, nightclub, just to prepare and run through the routine for the summer, train the staff up. Anyway, those 3 islands employ 400,000 additional staff over the tourist season, which is obviously the tourist season that applies to mainly Northern Europeans going to those beautiful islands in the Mediterranean for their holidays. Not this year. 400,000 workers will have no job to go to and no income, and will be seeking alternative work. And it's got me thinking about migration patterns and the movement of people, and understanding the different roles that are being created at the moment, the necessity for agricultural workers, the necessity for, well, we don't know, do we quite what the necessity is going to be for. If they continue the lockdown, then I just want people to think about those 3 or 4, if you include Formentera, islands in the Mediterranean. Yes, we still have the dogs, by the way, in the background. They're still alive. We're still feeding them. Everyone's looking after them. Anyway, back to the islands. 400,000 workers with no income just on those 3 islands plus Formentera. Now, we haven't had any announcement of coverage for those workers, and I know for a fact, because they're one of my favourite places on earth, and I've spent a lot of time in them since I was in my 20s, that people work from Africa, from Eastern Europe, from Northern Europe, that there will be a massive hole from those tiny 3 islands plus Formentera. Now, add the Canaries to this, add the Costa del Sol, add Barcelona, Madrid, and you are looking at millions upon millions of workers who rely on the tourism in Southern Europe. This doesn't just mean Spain, by the way. This means Portugal. This means southern France, from places like Biarritz right across to even Monte Carlo. Who do you think services the very rich, the ultra rich, the Formula One racing drivers who live in Monte Carlo, their tax haven status? Who do you think services them? Well, this is the shock that's going to come fairly soon, when the realization is that a lot of these people aren't documented. They won't be able to just rock up to an office and apply and be given money. And these dogs, honestly. Hang on a second, please. Tranquilo. Shh. Yeah, got one little answer back. Obviously. So this applies to every country, not just Europe. Britain is going to realise this unless they put in a real action plan into acknowledging the amount of personas non gratis, we call them, people undocumented, that we've turned a blind eye to throughout Europe in the past decade or so. Millions upon millions. I mean, we don't know the figure. I mean, it's 1 million plus undocumented simply in the UK that are known. That's the official statistic, and you know about official statistics. So if they're saying 1 million plus in the UK alone, undocumented illegal migrants, how are they earning a living, by the way? That's the question here. It's not the virus. It's not, I mean, obviously the economic impact, but if you have a roof over your head, you're fine. For the now, obviously, these people are in a very different status, and I would question or wonder what these people will be doing for food. Cheers.